Are ghosts real? Do you believe in ghosts? Well, many people do, and to be more exact, about 41% of Americans believe in ghosts, and even 18% of adult Americans claim they've seen or been near a ghost. Some even going as far as claiming science states ghosts are real by referring to theories of energy and energy balance. You see, the theory being referred to, also known as the law of conversion of energy, which states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only converted from one form of energy to another. But what does this have to do with ghosts? Well, we humans generate energy, about 100 watts of energy at rest to be more exact. But what happens to that energy when we meet our end? Conspiracy theorists and Reddit scientists believe that our energy is converted into another form of energy, ultimately transcending into a spiritual plane to keep a balance of energy in the universe. So, ghost. But I'm sure I and many people have never witnessed anything we'd say is supernatural, let alone ghost. So I, along with many other people, will always have doubts. You see, I haven't, but Danny has, in an abandoned insane asylum. So we figured let's pack our things and head down to this abandoned insane asylum to figure out if ghosts really are real and see if Danny really did see something, or to find out it was really nothing.
I don't like this anymore.
You're like, what?
I fucked my hair up. I don't like this anymore.
Gotta get used to it, bro.
Box full of like metal arts.
Yeah.
So what I did is like I grabbed the note that Eladia sent to Gavin.
Oh, yeah.
And I put it on there. That's scary right there.
So, Danny, what are we gonna do now?
So we are on the way to the asylum, which is somewhere that I went to when I was about 20 years old with a group of friends. And it's right here in Downey. And the last I heard of the articles that I've read, that I guess a piece of it burned down, but we're gonna check out what's left of it. And I just, it was a very eerie feeling going in there. It was one of the places I definitely could say I remember every detail of it, because it was just so eerie, and it was just, I can't explain the feeling. It was, I don't know, it's just, it was the weirdest feeling of my life. It's probably the most paranormal thing I've ever done in my life. I've never really gone to many places that have anything like this, but at the same time, you know, I was into paranormal things, but this definitely tops all of them. From my experience going...
And you said this place used to be like a burial ground, right?
Yeah, I guess they used to... I found that after, but I guess it was... yeah, they used to bury their patients in the field. And I remember running in that field towards the end of us trying to leave. We were trying to like, kind of like get out of there, and we ended up in the field, and like it was blocked off. It was all gated up, and we eventually found the group that we were with, but at the same time, we just, it was the weirdest feeling ever. It's like we didn't even remember how we got there or anything.
You said it was built in what?
1888. And at one point it was for the, they helped patients there for the Spanish flu and polio. And I remember seeing those big metal machines that, you know, people used to breathe with them. I guess like you would lay in them, and like I guess if you could no longer breathe, or it was like a big metal lung. That's what they called it.
It was for polio.
Yeah, for polio. It's like if you weren't able to breathe on your own, you were placed in that, the iron lung, and it would help you breathe, but you could never get out of it. You had to stay in it.
Yeah.
Like the rest of your life.
Because polio messed up your bones and your...
I never wanted to come back here, and you know, but it's a good story to tell. It's a good place to do research on. And
well, now we're coming back.
Now we're coming back.
We're literally almost there too.
So just give me a rundown. How did you find out about this place?
So, how did I find out about this place?
Yes.
I found out about this place, but it was one day after class at SAC, and Anna was there. We were at the spot, and we got like an eerie feeling. We ended up getting also, Lily got sick twice. Pit of your stomach feeling that you're not not welcome and you're not supposed to be there. That's the feeling that we got the first time we went around without everybody. Yeah, it was on the left side of the house, not because if you see the house and then in front of the house was
This
the tree,
area.
remember? And then the little circle, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So next to the house, there's a miniature cemetery.
It's this area right
This is
here.
the cemetery right here.
This.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like it.
Stay on this side so far though. Don't go over there.
Consuelo Street and Dahlia Street.
He's just eyeballing us.
He definitely is. You see him?
We went in there. That exact building is the one we went into. And never want to go in there again. I could say that much. I never want to fucking go in there again. I never want to step I never want to step foot on this property.
For security?
Yeah, he went that way, but he never came back in.
I hear him, dude. Unfortunately, Danny was right. There really was a fire, and there really wasn't much left of the Downey Insane Asylum. The few buildings that were left were pretty much empty, and there really wasn't a whole lot. The Downey Asylum is pretty much gone, but definitely not forgotten. If you want to see what the asylum was like when it was still there, we'll play a few clips from Urbex Offlimits. Would highly recommend seeing the full video on their channel, as well as Californiography, for a full history breakdown of the Downey Asylum. Link in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week with a new video, and don't forget to always look beyond more. Thank you.
That shit's pretty scary too.
Look at this. Whoa. Crazy. Almost like some old lab or something. A bunch of like lab trash where the vials go in. I wonder if, yeah. Totally a lab. All kinds of vials and shit in here, gloves. This is the big lab. Dang. More wards, huh? General wards. A lot of people have already ran through this place years and years. Yo, come check this out. This thing's fucking spooky. Just to hoist the bodies up with this thing and slide them in. The webs up in here are ridiculous. Bunch of syringes in here now. No, that's not good. Be careful. Pretty cool. Big old industrial grade. There's a drill press. I've used one of those. Know what that is. Alright. Cool. Here, I'm gonna get my light now. Shit. Alright, well just like that, now we're in the steam plant. Checking out all the gauges and whatever else is in here. Bunch of pipes. It's just a big jungle in here. Right?